be cool if we go check out the tide pools here. I don't think I've ever been down here to check out the tide pools, so it should be a good time. Now, usually the tide is not so back because it's low tide, so you're getting some really good real estate here to kind of explore and find crustaceans. Oh wow. Just to give you an idea of where the water usually comes up. There you go. It'd be silly to expect seals here, but there's actually the seal nursery over there, and there seems to be a bunch of stuff walking on that. No, I'm pretty confident I have not, in all these years of coming to La Jolla, ever explored this little nook right here. Oh, isn't it beautiful? Look at this algae I'm stepping on. You can tell this is usually underwater. Isn't it beautiful? Here at low tide in La Jolla, San Diego. It's actually La Jolla, California. It does not belong to San Diego, but it should be included in any San Diego trip. It's La Jolla. Hey guys, hope you're enjoying low tide here in La Jolla. If you are, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and if you're not, well, you can still like and subscribe. It's the proper thing to do. So the high tide's actually coming in. The waves have come up a little bit, and I have noticed that the water level rose. So let's quickly explore out here while we can. You can see the water is rising as the tide changes. And as we enjoy what's left of the low tide, just absolutely gorgeous. Look at all these barnacles. Holy cow, check out all these barnacles. So that's pretty cool that we can actually move in front of the cliffs. That's how low the water level is. I am standing on barnacles, y'all. Standing on barnacles. So this transition actually happens very quickly, and it's gonna happen in about 4 or 5 good ocean strokes, and then we're gonna be at high tide, and I'm gonna be standing in water. Look at that. Usually these cliffs are getting absolutely slammed by large waves coming in from the ocean, but because we're at low tide right now, we get to actually see those cliffs, which is pretty cool. This is normally all underwater, and it's very nice to see it exposed during low tide. One of the most dramatic low tides I've ever seen is actually in Tybee Island in Georgia. Oh, look at that big mamma jamma coming in. The tide is definitely increasing. That's where we were just standing. Oh yeah, you can tell this is normally totally pounded by water and waves. Wow. I see, you can totally climb up there and it would be a nice view. Rocks are all wet and slimy because they're used to being slammed by the ocean. Ooh, that's cool. I could climb up here. Look at all those fish in there. Here at the ocean. Here's a nice little walk along the beach. Because it's low tide and the sea lions have a lot of other places they could be, none of them chose to hang out where the humans usually hang out. Well, there's a few. Oh no, there isn't. Okay. Alright, the crown jewel of La Jolla, the very beginning of the La Jolla Cove. You got seals on this side, but then over here is this very beautiful state park, underwater state park. It's California's coastal treasure. There's some sea lions. See, to me, this is the crown jewel, the place where you want to take your pictures. That is a California Adventure Company down there. Find them on Groupon for 29 bucks. Those are actually always a good time if you know how to kayak. If you're a single rider, they're gonna partner you up with a stranger. They're not gonna give you a kayak by yourself. So, and then there's some sea lions. The more you know, right? So now we're on the beach and the tide is so low that normally the water is breaking right now, right here, and that sticks out of the water. But right now you can see the rock platform to it. There's a bunch of sea lions on it. And this cave, which normally you can only enter through that side and can't go out that side, now you can just walk throughout the whole thing and just take it to the other side. Low tide in La Jolla, don't miss it. Low tide even at La Jolla Beach. What a beautiful, beautiful low tide. Sun's coming down a lot earlier now in California. It really breaks my heart. Really only have till about 5 o'clock, which means that I feel like a pressure from the sun to get as much in as I can of this adventure. Now, filming at night's okay, just not something I ever do. Imagine having to keep my flash on, or just doesn't make any sense to me. All right, so I feel like I came here before. I feel like we did a video at this rock. So, okay, we did. My last La Jolla video, or 3 La Jolla videos, I was standing right there. And this was the view that we were looking at. Now it is low tide. Maybe I can do like a side-by-side or something. Look at all these fish trapped in this pool. I remember crossing this when it was getting ocean waves on it. It's so wicked. Low tide at La Jolla. What an event. I think nature's events are truly the most mystical and impressive. Like, it's cool when you catch a nice human event, but those natural events can't be beat. Ooh, did I just trap myself on an island? Oh, I think I did. Oh no. Okay. How am I gonna get through here and stay dry is the question. Whoa! I just realized that that's at an angle. I might need both hands. This just goes to show you why you must plan your point of approach and not wing it. Dude, look at this beautiful natural aquarium. This is a God's fish tank for the next couple hours. Oh, I almost caught that crab there. Whoa, that gets really deep. Holy cow.
This is like the perfect pool.
Here's the perfect pool. I was actually just saying over there that was the perfect fish tank. It was like just a hole in the ground.
Oh yeah, can you imagine?
This is amazing.
Having this in your backyard with fish.
Yeah, exactly.
Having it look just like this, that would be.
But I had no idea I was gambling like that, because as I was jip jumping across, that's serious.
The ones out here, these are the deeper ones. Yeah, this is really deep ones. You can even like find lobster. And
lobster in here?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Now they're under the rocks somewhere.
This is so pretty. I've been to La Jolla a few times, but never during low tide.
And it's so clear. Now, this is low tide. You know, I went surfing earlier, and all this was underwater.
Really? So
all this was underwater, and I came out. And
it's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, imagine walking over this out to get this surf. It was.
Yeah.
I tripped a few times. I'm like, what?
That's crazy. Oh, I was just taught that when the tide's at no tide or 0%, that this is what you get for a low tide. It is absolutely awesome. It's really, this is gonna end up being one of my best La Jolla videos, and it's because of this sweet low tide. It's very beautiful. So this is what I'm thinking. This is the point of approach. Compared to how deep it is over there, this is not so bad. Oh, and then you immediately got Fester, Uncle Fester from the Addams family right here. Except green. Ugh. Oh my gosh, it's rock. It's rock. Like, I feel like I could step in this. And I feel like it'd be a poor choice, but yeah, you could step in this. I feel like Dora the Explorer, and I love it.
Just get nice pictures of. We
The
just
tide
get
is
it.
coming up slowly, so it is gonna.
Oh wow, that is beautiful. What? That is such a crazy looking fish.
There are actually way prettier fish than these. These are just the basics of
What's in here?
Yeah.
Wow, La Jolla, California. Absolutely beautiful.
And then we got a picture of these California.
like 500,000 in less than a month. And all
Wow.
my others have 100, 1,000.
That's how it is.
And yeah, it's just random crap. You know, if the public wants it.
You know, I'll get them like right.
That is beautiful. What's that called?
This one I think is just a different species of kelpfish. Sometimes they can have long noses and short noses.
It's so calm. It's just like
Yeah, they're kind of like bottom fish, so they kind of just stand up like that.
very, very cool.
So
Videos like this will definitely give you some
Did it give you
some interest.
so
give you some wiggle?
they can actually get pretty big, and even if you snorkel. Oh, I just caught a gray one now.
Just like that?
Yep, just like that. They're everywhere. Little tiny worm thing. So
Oh wow.
yeah, they'll get about like this big, and you can even go fishing and get them.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So let's see. Yeah, there are definitely. I've seen these before.
How am I gonna get it up?
That is so cool. What did you say it was?
I don't know.
Some type of crab.
Possible spider crab, but these are. I don't know if somebody cooked a crab over there, but it looks exactly the same as this.
That's funny.
Yeah, this is a cool little species of crab. And then
You know, I don't really get notifications, so
sea slug would live here, but yeah,
So that's a slug?
it's a species of slug called a
yeah, they're
nudibranch.
not very sluggy looking.
They're weird. They are totally covered in little fins. Ew.
Here,
And
can
then-
you hold it up higher, right?
Oh yeah. And then they're poisonous if you eat them.
Very
So,
cool.
I can't. He'll only look pretty if I leave him in the water. But
Very interesting. I've never seen anything like that.
another species here that's kind of weird, but it's really pretty.
Never let anyone convince you that where they're from is better than this. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah. Well, sometimes I want to go to a different place, but because I've been here for so long, but I really like.
Oh yeah.
The
Well,
beach.
let me tell you, this is as good as it gets.
Nice and pretty.